it slow. Never take a holiday, didn't need it anyway. Honey, that's the way it goes. No, it's gonna be a long, hard night. Now we gotta get it right. Roll it over, turn it around. Got a situation that is going down. Talk it over, lose it all. You know you're gonna need a little love if you're playing hardball.
Aurora and Broadway. Just get me there, Chico. Why don't you blow some air back here before I pass out? What are you looking at? You lost already? Get me out of here.
Hurry, get the hell out of here!
Where is she?
Hey, Rico!
Now you take a good long look. You used to live with her.
Yeah, well, not anymore. She moved out a few months ago, and I haven't seen her since.
Who has? Now, where is she? You're freaking crazy, man. Could be. Could be your head's gonna perforate and roll into traffic. Now, where is she?
She's off the streets. She took a job a couple of weeks ago at a club called Mattelli's or something.
Lauren, I've got some news for you. But don't get excited, but I've arranged for you to meet Nikki tonight. Tonight, he's taking care of some business in the back room, and he said that it would be okay if you helped me serve drinks. So just relax, because I'll be with you.
No, it's just that if Mr. Mattelli can't help me, I don't know where else to go.
You know, maybe if you tell me what you're looking for, I can help you. I do know people besides Nikki.
Thanks. But if I can just talk to Mr. Mattelli, I think it's going to be okay. Thanks, though.
Okay, consider it a present.
Everybody stand by. You passed the plates, we're still a go. Except why is nobody talking? There's nobody talking. You better have passed both the plates. You better have done that.
Why didn't you bring the other plate?
Oh.
Why do you think you did that?
I'm feeling kind of reckless.
It's feeling kind of reckless. I knew I should have done this myself.
So why didn't you?
Because Mattelli knows me, Valentine. You want me to walk in there and get shot?
Mr. Mattelli, you think I'm just going to turn over the full set? Unilaterally disarm? What do you think I look like? Some over-the-hill piker or something?
Don't push him, Kaz. You're going to push him too far.
The back half gets here when Mr. Delgado gets here.
This meeting is over.
Okay, you happy? You blew the deal.
Great. Then you can explain to Mr. Delgado how you blew the deal, not having him here. Who? Hey, you mind? I just want to talk to the man.
Yeah? Well, he said the meeting's over.
Drop it. On the table.
Get ready to move in. We may have an officer in trouble.
What do you think? You think Mr. Delgado can make it now?
What happened? What happened? Did you give him the plate? Did you give him the plate?
Tell Mr. Delgado we're ready for him.
You gave him the plate, didn't you?
It's gonna be a little while. Would you like a drink?
Absolutely.
I hope they're serving hemlock. Well, they gave him the plate. They gave him the plate. Okay, we're back in business.
Barkeep, you seen this girl? I'm looking for her. She work here? What do you want with her? Now, what is it about this city that nobody can answer a simple question for? What is that?
Charlie, it's getting in.
Yeah, we got a problem. Cancel it.
That's Delgado, Carmichael. Pick him up. Everybody else move in. All right, let's go. Move, move.
All right. Now, one more time, handsome, and then it's my shot.
Oh, yeah, well, she works here. She works here, okay?
Okay. Now you're gonna tell me where to find her, huh?
Put the gun down! Everybody comes in, you hear me? Watch the whole damn room.
What is this, Mardi Gras?
Lauren!
Go!
That's up to the judge, darling.
Put your hands behind your head.
Man, I could use a guy like you.
Why? I'm not a lawyer. You're a cop?
I am in Louisiana.
Deputy Sheriff J.P. Swadlow, Wiggins, Louisiana. What's the J.P. stand for?
Just plain Swadlow. You got my slugger back there?
Valentine, that call come in yet?
I'm not gonna keep it a secret, Charlie. I'll let you know. Hey, watch the police brutality.
I remember busting Billy Bob Bender outside Tucum Springs. Worst case of police brutality I ever saw. I'll say this, though. Billy is a rehabilitated man now.
Look, I don't have time to sit around and listen to you reminisce. We've been working on that bust for 6 weeks. You're a cop. You should understand. You know how important it was to us.
Well, it wasn't as important as my little girl is to me. My daughter ran away. I come to bring her home.
What daughter? Who's your daughter?
Lauren Swadlow. One of those hostesses you picked up. That's my little girl. And it's something. You know, I brought my share of street girls back to their parents. It didn't take me but 10 seconds to see why some of them ran away. But Lauren, my hand on the Bible. Girl's mother, she is a wonderful lady.
Why don't you go through channels? Why don't you contact the department for help?
Step off a plane, check an address where Lauren was seen, and someone tells you to check with her pimp. You'll look for your daughter that way, Officer Battles. Then worry about channels.
This doesn't make any sense. You're the one playing Joe Hood, king of the counterfeiters. We just serve the drinks.
Which right off the bat you shouldn't be doing since you're underage.
By 1 year, you're gonna come down on her for that?
I don't want to come down on anybody but Patrick Delgado.
Why don't you try for somebody a little easier, like the president? I mean, not that I'm complaining. I'm glad that we met.
Look, I don't know anything about any Delgado guy, okay? I don't know anything.
We just served drinks for Nikki, okay?
Well, think back then, Kay. Because Nicky drinks with all sorts of real interesting people. Take when he's moving drugs, he drinks with Rocket Roy Pamarillo. When he's moving weapons, he drinks with Willie Ringerman. And hold on to your nighties, because when he's laundering money, he throws them back with Patrick Delgado. I want Delgado, ladies. I want him bad.
That's the way you lean.
So, if I have to chip away at his organization, starting with you, I will.
Lauren! Honey, are you okay? You know, your mama's been real worried about you.
Is this the one you told me about?
Come on, we're going home.
Let go of me, you bastard!
Oh, kids, huh? 1 month in town and listen to that mouth. Now get your things together. We're leaving here.
Sorry, I can't. I'm under arrest.
On what charge? Charlie, let me speak.
Hey. You keep me here, I'll help you get Delgado. Whatever it takes.
Some reunion, huh? After we send them packing, let's regroup on Delgado.
Forget Delgado, Charlie. We'll deal with Delgado later. We'll even turn over both the plates from the start, if that's what you want. But what are we going to do about Lauren?
What's there to do? We'll shake her hand and wish her luck. Why, you want to bring in hors d'oeuvres?
I want to bring in the cavalry, Charlie, because she's going to need it with this guy. Didn't you see how scared she was?
So what? She should be scared, Kaz. It wasn't like she broke curfew. If I ever found Cindy working the streets, I'd want to knock some sense into her, too. I wouldn't, but I'd want to.
But this guy's gonna, Charlie. I can tell you that. She's gonna be catching left hooks before they reach the car. Do you want that on your conscience?
I think you're jumping the gun, Kaz. Yeah, Swadlow's angry, but I talked to the guy, and he'll cool down. I think I know a little bit more about how a father thinks than you, okay?
And I think I know a little more about how a kid thinks, okay? And no matter what, I wouldn't choose sleeping in county lockup over my own warm bed. Not unless I felt safer there.
Well, there's not much we can do about it, even if I agreed with you, which I'm not saying I do.
Sure there is. We have badges. We're descendants of Dick Tracy. There's always something we can do.
Charlie, call from Louisiana's on line 6.
Confirmation on Swadlow.
Ask him about the daughter. Ask him how he gets along with the daughter.
Will you give me a break?
Ask him about the daughter.
Yeah, this is Detective Battles in Los Angeles. We've got a J.P. Swadlow down here. I'm calling to... No, he's not under arrest. Yeah, that's right. That's right, about 2:30, thinning hair.
Hey, how long has his daughter been missing? Doesn't have a daughter, so...
Just hop in a bus, poof, disappear, that's all she wrote? I'm talking to you. You spend it? Maybe it's me. Man, maybe people can't tell when I'm asking a question. I should say this is a question when I'm done asking, huh?
I didn't spend it, okay? How am I gonna spend it?
You were stupid enough to take it. Stupid enough to pass it. Where you keeping it, huh? Would you learn this bit in hooker school? You either clam up or scream like a banshee? You know, because I could feed you the dash all night. They give me a full tank of gas here.
I can't believe I let this guy buffalo me like that. All I kept thinking was how I'd have done the same thing if it were Cindy.
It's okay, Charlie. You're a father. You're supposed to be buffalo about this stuff.
It's in my house, okay? You want it, go get it. Pull over and let me out.
You know what your problem is? You got plenty to choose from, but maybe your biggest is you never learned any responsibility. Like if I did pull over and let you out, you'd have to weigh going to the police against your buddy Randy being horribly disfigured for life. That responsibility would be on your shoulders, Lauren. But I'm not letting you out. So just relax. hands on the roof, Swadlow. She's trying to run away again. Girl's determined. Gotta give her that.
Yeah, she must be. Beating up Randy? Running all this way where you tried chasing her down with your car?
That's so. What happened to her face? Randy landed an uppercut before Lauren finished her off?
You know, we had a guy in the force had a mop of hair like that. After we shaved his head, we made him swallow it. Tommy White. He still wears a brush cut.
Why don't you answer the question, JP? Can't you tell he asked a question?
I was disciplining my daughter for running away. Trying to teach her something about responsibility. Come on, let him go.
Let him go. Can't hurt a ghost, right? Lauren's father died 8 years ago. That makes you a ghost, a fat ghost. The only guy you're afraid of is Bill Murray.
I love this. There are psychos on the force. I'm her stepfather, okay? I'm her unnatural father. Go on, honey. Tell him. I was just trying to teach you something about the responsibility.
You can still press charges, Lauren. It's still assault.
I don't think so.
I guess we'll be on our way then.
These are legal guardian battles. He got a right to take his daughter, and there's nothing in these court papers that say you have to like it.
This guy assaulted Randy Robustelli, Captain, and bolted without a release.
Hey, you want to try again to talk her into pressing charges, you go right ahead. But I'm telling you now, with the kind of story Swadlow's going to tell, no judge is going to detain him for leaving without a piece of paper.
And beating on Lauren. That doesn't count for anything either, right?
If this cracker's got you outsmarted battles, then deal with it. Don't get adversarial with me. You can contact the social service in Louisiana if you want to bring a charge of child abuse. But with Swadlow's position there, I wouldn't count on very much.
There's got to be some way to do this, Captain.
Well, sure. Let Lauren stand up and say Swadlow tried to kill her. She willing to do that?
No.
No. And she wasn't a witness to any crime since you blew the bus, right? Right. So you're left with trying to stop the deputy sheriff from saving his underage daughter from a lifetime of prostitution and bringing her home to her family. How do you think a judge is going to call it, Battles?
Darling, you know what we do to women in Louisiana look like you?
Tell me.
No, we don't tell.
Take your daughter and go home, Swadlow.
Well, that's a pot of good news. Where's Lauren?
Looks like she left. But when you find her, Swadlow, she's all yours.
Well, where'd she go? Maybe she left with her partner. I don't see him around all of a sudden.
What are you pulling, Bab?
Not pulling anything. She just left.
Maybe she saw the light.
Charlie's got some monster fried chicken. You hungry?
Yeah, great.
If there's any clean silverware, it's in the drawer.
Look what he did to me.
Where was he taking you? To the airport? Back home? Is that where you're going?
He didn't say. Maybe Disneyland.
You think? Because Charlie and I may be working the jungle cruise if our captain finds out we're helping you like
Oh,
this.
spare me the Good Samaritan routine, okay? You're hiding me to nail Delgado. It has nothing to do with my problem.
This isn't just about Delgado.
Yes, it is. As soon as you nail him, you're going to send me back to my stepfather in a New York second. You're a cop. Bottom line, you all stick together.
I thought you had to hit at least 40 before you became this cynical.
Yeah, well, I guess living with J.P. Swadlow gave me a good head start.
Well, how'd your mom ever end up with such a great catch?
What can I say? She's the kind of woman who needs a man. Swadlow had a good reputation, was willing to take on a kid. Case closed, she jumped on it.
I take it his reputation wasn't deserved.
No. He beat her, he beat me. And when he was feeling especially macho,
Look, you could charge him right now with assault. You have your face for proof. But I don't see you stepping up.
I've tried stepping up. I have real proof against this bastard. I've got throw away the key proof. There's just nobody in Wiggins willing or able to put it to use. So here I am in sunny California. And if I didn't hit the ocean, I'd still be running.
That's what brought him here? Because you have something on him? Lauren, if you have any evidence on him, I swear I will personally dig up somebody in Wiggins to prosecute.
Great. You dig up somebody. I'll just hand over all my evidence. Unless JP gets me first.
Don't worry about JP. You just bought yourself some protection. Not gonna eat any chicken?
Battles desk. Hi, Kaz. It's Bonnie. Yeah. No. He left, maybe Temesco? Yeah. Sure, what? Oh. Sure, no problem. I'm positive. Okay? Bye, Kaz.
Excuse me, darling. I'm looking for Officer, Kazaruski. I never seem to catch him in.
Guess your luck's still running cold. He's over at his partner's place.
Oh.
Something important?
No, nothing like that. Maybe I'll just leave him a note.
His desk is right over there.
Thank you, ma'am. Very kind. Hello, records and information? Yeah, I got a delivery for Charlie Battles. I wonder if you could give me his home address, please?
Kaz? Kaz?
There's my little girl. Sit tight, darling. Daddy's a-comin'. Open up! I just want to talk to you. I'm getting riled, darling. You better open the door now. Come on, Lauren! Open this door! Hey, baby, you want a party for intensifies? Oh, man, you should be paying me. Where's...
This guy has no restraining bolts at all, Charlie.
Cares. I thought you were... What happened? I went back to your place.
Oh, no. I thought that would be the first place Swadlow would look, you know? I don't understand. I didn't want to leave Lauren here alone, so I called Kramer to come over. Make sure she didn't change her mind, rabbit holes. Don't understand.
I can't believe this guy just busts in here and shoots a cop dead. This guy must be running on pure ether. You really think it was Swadlow?
You really think it wasn't?
The landlord said Swadlow came asking for Randy, not Lauren. That could mean he didn't get Lauren at my place. So he's running the same track we are. He figures Randy will know where Lauren would hide, or have a clue to where she'd hide, So he searched her place.
Swadlow did get Lauren. She told her that whatever he was after, she passed on to Randy. That's why he searched the place.
I can't believe that. This guy dealt me that bogus meal about the grieving dad trying to save his wayward daughter from a life on the streets. Nah, he didn't have Lauren. He's looking for her just like we are. He's just ahead on laps.
Well, then let's catch up to this guy. Black flag him off the track.
Hey, do her again. Only skip the crowd crap this time and give me a real beer.
All we have is imported, sir.
People scratch their butts wondering why this whole country's going under. Just like Detroit a couple of years ago. You sure Mattelli's back there? Can't you just tell him someone would like to see him?
Someone would always like to see him. Can't come through that door without somebody waiting in line to see him. There's something, more people wait to see Mr. Mattelli than the boss. Bruce Springsteen, man, the boss.
Now, you may not know it, but you're talking to the boss. Now, you go buzz Mr. Mattelli and tell him I'd like to see him so I can go on with my business, and you can go on with your break. Oh! I say, yes, Mr. Boss. Yes, Mr. Boss. Is this why men like you, huh, darling? You make them work for it, huh? Huh?
Guess who was here?
Now, why do you want to go busting up my home life with my little girl for, huh?
Just don't even think about it, Swadlow.
Give me the gun. Okay.
What is this? You guys always drawing on fellow police officers?
You're no police officer. You're something dredged up from the sewer.
Charlie, this gun's never been fired.
What'd you do? Use a throwaway piece?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You killed the cop. You killed the...
Cash, you hold it.
You out of your mind? You picking on little girls? You want to pick on somebody your own size, do you? Huh? Do you? Huh?
I can see you're real upset, kind of imbalanced by all this, but I won't press any charges.
You're not gonna be so lucky, Swadlow.
What now? What, are you gonna pull me in for putting my hands on this little girl without paying the freight, huh? You got something you want to tell these police officers about how I treated you? I treated you any differently than any other man with a 10-spot in his pocket? Come on, let's go down to the station. I get my hand slapped for being a good daddy, and I'll be out on the street in 2 hours looking for my little girl. Come on, let's go.
Just take Randy to the car, Cass. Take her to the car! You're not back in Podunk, Louisiana, Swadlow. You're not the kingfish around here. You're a lowlife. I'm gonna drop a safe on you from 10 stories up.
You find my friends at the crime scene, huh? I don't know what your problem is, CB.
You're my problem. And shortly, that's gonna be no problem at all. You're dirty, Swadlow. It's only a matter of time.
What the hell is this? What the hell this is your chance to have as lucky a day as I'm gonna have. What? What are you, crazy?
He is, Mr. Mattelli, he is.
Oh, I'm not. You tell him who I am.
He's the boss.
You got that? Five shots. It's a 6-shot. One left in the cylinder.
Don't you threaten me. You don't know who you're dealing with.
Oh, you don't know who you're dealing with. Tell him who he's dealing with.
Boss.
That's me. Now, what'd you tell that bitch?
You go to hell.
You first.
Hey, man, you're crazy.
No, I'm not. You heard him. I'm the boss. What'd she tell you? What'd she tell you about Lauren?
Nothing. Nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, look. We can talk about this, all right?
Now, you're just missing all the right answers, and I got a feeling you're coming up on the lightning round here, boy. I want to know what she said to you.
Good God in heaven, no.
You're not going to have to yell that to be heard soon, brother. Say amen.
All right, I'll tell you what you want. I'll give you what you want. I'll give you what you want.
All in all, I think you held up pretty well. She dropped this off. She wanted me to fence it for her. That's it. I swear. That's it. That's what she wanted. She wanted me to get her cash for the paper.
Where's the rest?
That was all there was. Look, the broad's sitting on $500,000 in paper, right? Right, that's what you're talking about, right? All right, well, she gave me this so I could see the quality. She's gonna drop off the rest. She's gonna drop off the rest!
And you're gonna tell me where.
Hi, Mom? Mom, it's Lauren. Yes. No, I'm fine, really. I'm okay. No, I know I shouldn't have left like that, but... Are you all right? Has he been treating you okay? Yeah, I know he is. No, I haven't seen him. Listen to me, I'm gonna call you later. We need to talk. I'm gonna get you out of there. No. Mom, I don't have time now. I just don't want you to leave home. Just don't go to Aunt Sally's or anything. I'm gonna make everything okay. I love you too. Bye.
What did Swallow want from you, Randy? What'd you tell him?
Nothing. He grabbed me coming out of Nikki's office, you know, and then you showed up. Look, I'm not hurt or anything. Can I just go now?
Sure. Go home. You're safe. Swallow's only killed a cop so far. He wouldn't dare come after you.
So why don't you go and arrest him? Why do I have to be in the middle of this?
Because right now, that's where you're sitting. What'd you do in Mattelli's office?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Business.
He's out there looking for her, Randy. While you're lying to us here, he's out there hunting Lauren down.
Okay, look. I don't know what was in it. She gave me a package to give to Nikki. I don't know what was in it.
A package? What kind of deal would Lauren have going with Mattelli?
Oh, no. Maybe Swadlow forced her into making a move or something. Look, did Lauren ever tell you she had any evidence on Swadlow that would put him away back in Louisiana?
She never said what, just that he was too big to take down. That's why she ran away.
Who you calling?
Well, I figure if Andy Griffith ever had any rumors going around that he was involved in a scandal, the people of Mayberry would know something about him.
Except Swadlow's no Andy Griffith, Cass. No cop's gonna give him up.
I'm not calling the cops.
Yeah, Vic Seidelman, his name was. Wallpaper guy from Miami.
A wallpaper guy?
Yeah, guys who deal in phony money. I call them wallpapers. It's more colorful for the readers. Yeah, J.P. found this Seidelman guy with a bullet through his head about 8 weeks ago. But what he couldn't find were any suspects in the $200,000 of monopoly money this guy was known to have on him.
So you have an unsolved murder and $200,000 of counterfeit money, miss.
That's what's on the books here, yeah. I'll tell you one thing right now. If this suitcase ever turns up, old JP's gonna be one unhappy inmate.
Thanks. Take care.
That's what he's after. Lauren must have taken off with the money. That's what the package was.
So she's trying to peddle it to Delgado through Mattelli.
It's okay, right? I mean, this stuff is good. This stuff is the best.
Sure. Paper stock, inking. It's more than adequate.
Mr. Mattelli, you know, when he was setting up the meeting, he said you're a pretty fair man. You'd make me an honest deal?
25 cents on the dollar, if I was buying.
Well, you are buying it. I mean, you said it was more than adequate.
Where'd you get off thinking you can walk through my door, slap a suitcase on my table, talk to me like you were something more than a $10 whore?
Look, Mr. Delgado, please. I'll
take less. I'll take 15 cents on the dollar. Or 10.
You can't sell something you don't own.
That's the way I want to remember you, darling. Looking at the slugger. Eyes bugging out. Mouth wide open. I do have a touch of the theater in me, don't I?
16 years old, out there trying to make a deal with Delgado.
It keeps her away from Swadlow. I hope to God she pulls it off. You know what gets me, Charlie? I finally get her to relax, to trust me. I tell her I'm going to keep this bozo away from her, and the next thing she knows, he's going down the door like the big bad wolf.
How'd you do it, Cass? Get her to trust you.
It's my face, Charlie. I have a trustworthy face.
I'm serious, Cass. I remember all those times Cindy came to me, needing me to say the right thing. I never could. I never seemed to have the words.
It's okay. You set things straight, Charlie. You figured it all out and you put it back together.
No, I didn't. Not really. Some damage is irreparable. You don't talk about it, but it's still there. I never even hugged her, Cass. I never hugged her. I couldn't even do that.
You can't make everything go away with a hug, Charlie. Some things, but not everything.
No, but it would have been a pretty good place to start.
Slip up to the window and get shot while the other one hides behind the bulletproof limo.
Come on, let's go.
I love this guy. The good news is we were right, Charlie. Lauren's here. Bad news is Swadlow got the good news first.
There's Delgado.
And 2 guys from The Godfather.
We could call for backup. That's 10 minutes away. I guess some surrendering's out of the question.
No. Bye, Charlie.
Here we get by Wiggins. You stop by the station. We'll hoist a few to my daughter's memory.
What are you going to tell my mother, huh? What are you going to say?
You died in the streets. I won't be lying.
I'm going after Swadlow!
Hands on your head! Shoot her right now, Battles. Right here, right now. I've got a clear shot, Swadlow. Put the gun down and let her go. Come on. Come on, go ahead, both of you. You won't do it. Too afraid to hit my little girl. I got the stones to do it. But I do! I do! And I'm gonna do it!
What happened, Charlie? Lose a few miles per hour off your fastball since yesterday?
It wasn't a fastball, okay, Mr. DiMaggio? If I threw my fastball, we'd be here all day waiting for you to see it.
on, Charlie. What is it? Tell something's bugging you.
It's just this whole Lauren thing, you know? Can't stop thinking about Cindy. All those years we were out of touch. You know how much trouble she could have gotten into growing up? And I wasn't there for her.
Your daughter turned out fine. Don't you think you had something to do with that? Well, I'm telling you, Charlie, you got it. You're a natural dad. That's why you're built soft like you are. Oh, well, you are, Charlie. I mean, I even look up to you like my dad sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes when you happen to be right.
Get back in the box.
Okay?
Maybe, I don't know. At least I'm going home. I never thought I'd do that. So, any last words of advice?
You're coming to the right guy.
Charlie, I bet you're a great dad. You always know just what to say. You guys are ever in Wiggins.
Charlie?
That was my fastball.
Listen up now, can't you see? Talking about a whole new game. Try to do a little good, cleaning up the neighborhood, cause it's going down the drain. Tomorrow's never gonna be like yesterday, when we took it nice and slow. Never take a holiday, didn't need it anyway. Honey, that's the way it goes. You know it's gonna be a long, hard night. Now we gotta get it right. Roll it over, turn it around. Got a situation here that's going down. Talk it over or lose it all. You know you're gonna need a little love if you're playing hardball. Drinking too much coffee now. No, I gotta stay awake. Sitting in a parked car, hanging out in junkyards, watching people on the take. But things keep on changing every day. Never really stay the same. You don't wanna pack it in, you don't wanna give it up. Man, you gotta play the game. You know it's gonna be a long, hard night. Now we gotta get it right. Roll it over, turn it around. Got a situation here that's going down. Talk it over or lose it all. You know you're gonna need a little love. Roll it over, turn it around. Got a situation here that's going down. Talk it over or lose it all. You know you're gonna need a little love.